exact bedroom. I just realized that I actually never told you guys that I added blinds to the windows in my bedroom, especially in the updated house tour that I did. My bad. But I added blinds like post-COVID for me, guys, because my eyes were so sensitive to light during that period. And the first thing I did was to add blinds after everything just kind of calmed down. So I added blinds, and these days I just feel like my day has not started unless I open those blinds. That's the first thing I do. Any morning I wake up and I don't open those blinds, just know that I'm going to be a bum for the whole of that day. And then I play some music before I make my bed. My favorite one is the one from Nathaniel Bassey's new album. I think the Hallelujah Challenge one. So good. The songs, the track starts out slow and then it gradually becomes more upbeat. I just like starting my day out with gospel, and then I light a candle, of course. I hope I said that right. And then I light a candle, of course, so that it just smells good. The one I just showed you guys is from Forever Mood. I think it's the matcha one. So I take my time out and I make my bed. You guys know by now that this is literally one of my favorite things to do. Right? It's one of those things that I picked up from boarding school days, and since then I just always feel like my day does not quite start out like, especially if I'm trying to be productive, I feel like one of the first things to do is to make your bed, man. Make your bed, make it, you know? And I'm very particular with the way that I do this. I take my time. I want my sheet a certain way. I want the pillowcases a certain way. If you see me dancing in some parts, just know that I'm jiving to the song that I'm playing, or I'm currently playing in the background. But this is the same, bedding that I had on my bed in the house update that I shared with you guys a while back. And this sheet, the duvet that comes with this particular set, is a lot longer and wider than the previous ones that I've used to make my bed in, past videos. So this is basically how I do my bed up. I just fold it nicely, and then I put the what is this called again? It's called a throw, right? It's actually not a throw. What was it called on the H&M website? On their website, it's actually called a bedspread, but guys, it's a throw. And I place my cushions, and then I turn on the water heater. It's the thing I do before I pray, so that the water heats up nicely. I always start out my day with prayer. Like I've told you guys this before. I read my favorite Psalms, the Bible passage, take my time, read, meditate. So right now I have a devotional that I'm really loving. So what I do is, after reading the Bible verse that I want, I read the page for that day from the devotional. The devotional that I'm currently reading is by Joyce Meyer, and it is Trusting God Day by Day. I have the Kindle version because when I was trying to buy this devotional at the beginning of the year, it was like searching for gold. You couldn't find a physical copy anywhere, even on Amazon. So I had to settle for a Kindle version. And after that, I move into the shower and I just, shower. I let the shower start running. And then I've been using this palm olive body wash to wash my neck downwards. And then to wash my face, I use my Nokare Neem Black Soap as usual. The Neem Black Soap is basically my facial cleanser. And then once I'm out of the shower, I'm going to moisturize. This body lotion is by E45. There's really nothing special about it. The only thing is that it's fragrance free and it works great for sensitive skin. And I told you guys in my last video that I've been using those type of body lotions of late. So I changed into something cute and something nice, and I really like this outfit. It's a 2-piece. I'm going to have it linked in the description box. I think I got this from Fashion Nova. Where did I get this from? But I've had it for a while. And then I move on to skincare. That's the next thing that I do. But before I do that, I'm going to put my contact lenses on because it's something that I wear on days where I am wearing makeup, or I don't want to wear my glasses. So I put them on. The brand that I use is by AcuV, but they're obviously prescription contact lenses and they're not colored or anything. So they're prescribed by, the doctor that I see for my eyes. I do my skincare routine now, or you guys can see me doing that. I'm using my Bolden tone at this point. If you want to see a detailed skincare routine video by me, please check the description box. It's going to pop out. I noticed that my Utopia Beauty Vitamin C serum had finished. I have to go buy a new one. So today is mask day for me, and I use a mask once every week. This particular one I'm using, I think it's the Glycolic Boost one by Pixie, I believe. And this one I really, really liked it. So the instructions just says to take it out, place it on your skin, and leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes. And by the time I took this off, I just like the way that my skin looked. you know. And when you take it off, you're going to see that you have like excess like liquid, like juices from the mask. Just pat it into your skin. That's what you're told to do on the packaging. I love how my skin looks after using this. So after that, I'm just going to try to tame my hair. I'll be using this Eben edge control. But then I was laughing because I was watching this TikTok. Guys, this guy is so funny. And he has such good chemistry with himself. It was just so funny. This particular video has been going viral. I even saw it on Twitter. So I take my time and I smooth my edges. I'll just smooth my hair down in general. And I'm going to tie it down now. So this is the Chrissy Bale's Edge Slayer. I really like this. So you're not knotting anything. It comes with a Velcro strap that just allows you to just place it down. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to make a to-do list of everything that I have to do on that particular day. And I like to get really detailed with my list, guys. Like, I like to get really detailed. I could even like write things like switch on the light, turn off this, turn that on. Like, I really take my time. I take my time. I'm shaking this pen now. It's like one of my favorite pens and I'm running low on ink. Just another reminder that I actually have to go to Miniso. I think I already said this in a previous vlog, but guys, I have to go to Miniso because you get all these cute things there. And the one that I think I have closest to me is not that big, so I have to go to big Miniso soon. So I take my time, make my list, and once I'm done doing that, I'm going to go and make breakfast. Breakfast is like literally the last thing I do every day these days. It's the last thing I do. I started intermittent fasting last year, and as a result, I never broke my fast until after 12 o'clock. Right, 12 o'clock, and I don't even think I'm intermittent fasting at the time, but it's just like a habit that I have carried it on. So I'll be making oats. I saw this really nice oatmeal recipe by a YouTuber that I follow called Honeysuckle. So she has this recipe where she actually mashed bananas into her oats. She used rolled oats, which I do have, but I want to finish the quick oats that I have first. So the recipe calls for 1 part oat and 2 parts liquid. So you can use milk and water. You can use 2 parts milk, if that makes sense. So I'm using 2 parts milk in this video. I'm using Oatly oat milk. You guys know that that's like my favorite thing at the moment. Yeah. And then you mash bananas into it. So in her video, she actually put sliced the bananas in and used a wooden spatula to kind of mash them into the oats. But I'm going to mash my bananas separately and add. The reason is because these are like regular Quaker oats and they cook really fast. So you have to be working really fast to actually mash it once you turn on the heat. This is an easier way to do it, I would say. You still get that banana E flavor. Guys, and for me to actually enjoy oats like before, I have to put a lot of evaporated milk. Like when I say lot, I mean a lot of evaporated milk. That's my favorite way to enjoy oats. Like I put a lot of evaporated milk, and that's not the best way, that's not the best way. And I think that anybody who's also lactose intolerant, you're going to like this method if you like banana. So you just let it cook for about 5 minutes, start bubbling up nicely, and once it's done, I'm going to dish it and add more banana. Add more banana. Like I love it. Like I don't like banana in my smoothies weirdly, but I like banana in my oats. So I'm going to slice some banana and then add some honey just to sweeten it a little bit. Going to add my honey now. Yeah, that's too small. I'm sure I'm going to add more. So yes. So I added more honey just to improve the taste of it. And I ate while working. You guys can see that I'm pressing my calculator. I was already calculating funds, and I was talking to my sister while I worked. And after that, I'm going to do some work on my computer, some editing. So I'm back to kind of doing some editing on my desktop. This isn't a new desktop, by the way. This is the old one that I had in my previous apartment. I just went and dusted it off and put it on here. And there's this app that I normally use for editing, and I realized that it stopped working with the most recent Mac OS update. Still trying to figure out how to get it to work in my current computer, because the newer version is crap. It does not in any way perform like the one that I have on this computer. So because of that, I just started using this to do most of my editing again. So I take my time, do all the work that I have to do, because I had a video to film after this. And that's basically it, guys. This is what I do every morning these days. This is as close to my mornings are as possible. Is what I do on most days, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to me if you are not yet subscribed, and check the description box for a link to some of the things that I mentioned in this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one.